There are two kinds of people in the world, my friend. Those with a rope around their neck and the people who have the job of doing the cutting. Listen, the neck at the end of the rope is mine. I run the risks.
The Chapman Automotive Group brings to you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You may run the risks, my friend, but I do the cutting.
Find an extensive selection of high-quality vehicles at Chapman Automotive Group by going to ChapmanTucson.com today.
Chapman Automotive Group, home of one of the largest selections in not just Southern Arizona, but all of Arizona for new and used cars. Talk about, 9 locations, 7 different brands. Go visit them at ChapmanTucson.com.
A friend of mine actually just got a Honda from them just this week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They hooked it up.
Just another vehicle we've sold for Chapman Automotive.
Damn straight, man.
Yeah. They're making money off us.
Yeah.
And we're happy to help them do so.
Hell yeah.
Great sponsor.
Very.
Hell yes.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that. I was like, I'll follow along, but I don't know where we're headed.
Also, I did not know this. They're the ones that also deliver the ball for the game at Tucson Sugar Skulls games.
You didn't know that?
No, I did not know that.
You didn't know, like, when it said, hey, here's a Porsche from Chapman Automotive.
While I was listening,
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Well, I'm glad you finally know.
I'm not.
Man, the
Secret's out.
The Porsche GT that they had at the last game, it had this beautiful blue color. It was
sexy.
Sexy as hell.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great car. Great car. All right, so the good, the bad, and the ugly brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group. Let's start off with the good, as always. And my good is the Arizona Wildcats in the NBA. And for the 12th straight year, there will be representation at the NBA Finals from the University of Arizona. I mean, this goes all the way back to the Golden State Warriors run with Andre Iguodala, Finals MVP in 2015. You've also got Steve Kerr as the head coach. You got Bruce Frazier as his top assistant. And then on the other side, because remember, the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland Cavaliers would go up against each other quite a bit in those finals runs. Are we going to go back
to like the 70s too, or how far are
No.
you going to go back?
12 straight years, man.
So what about this year?
Well, this year, there's 2 guys. There's Carter Bryant for the San Antonio Spurs and Ricardo Foyce, the assistant coach for the New York
I
Knicks.
was wondering if you're going to get Coach Ricky.
Oh, of course.
Coach Ricky, one of the coolest dudes. Saw him in Indianapolis. He was there to support the guys. So I'm happy for Coach Ricky. I'm happy for Carter Bryant. And let's get it on, man. Knicks Spurs starting Wednesday. I'm excited for it.
I can't wait.
It's going to be good. And Knicks, a lot of money going on the Knicks in the betting circles. But and they've been playing as good a basketball as anybody. But as my dad astutely pointed out at brunch yesterday, who have they played to get there? Fair point. We'll see what they do against a really good San Antonio team that's going to their defense is suffocating.
Mm-hmm. The alien, man. Victor Wembanyama.
When you got the alien in the middle, too. But their wings, it's like they just got all these guys. I mean, they stopped after the game, too, doubling Shea with OKC because guys like Castle, Carter Bryant,
Vassell.
even Vassell. I didn't want to say Castle and Vassell at the same time, so I wanted to break it up so it didn't seem like I was Andre the Giant from A Princess Bride where I rhyme everything. So
I was thinking of or dodgeball. He's like, let me introduce you to my team. Laser. Blazer. Razor.
Right. I didn't want to do that, and I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? I didn't want to do that. So anyway, it's really cool. I'm very happy for those guys, and I'm very excited for the series.
Ricardo Foy, shout out to him. He was on Tommy Lloyd's staff the first 3 years at the U of A, and now he's coaching for Mike Brown with the New York Knicks. But yeah, this NBA Finals run for Arizona with the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors, those guys had Channing Frye, Richard Jefferson, Derek Williams was also on that team too. And then in the bubble championship in 2020, you had Solomon Hill for the Miami Heat. For the LA Lakers, you had Miles Simon on the staff, Quentin Crawford as well, who played under Sean Miller. In 2021, you had DeAndre Ayton with the Phoenix Suns. 21, again, Andre Iguodala, Steve Kerr.
We're really going to do all 12 years.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
All right.
Aaron Gordon, Zeke Naji in 2023 with the Denver Nuggets.
You got today's sports page?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm done.
I mean,
Josh Green, Brandon Williams, last year, T.J. McConnell, and Benedict Matherin. But you know what? Not a lot of people are paying attention to all these guys, so I just wanted to list all of them. But sorry to bore you.
Well,
with that.
I mean, you actually went through all 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last year we went through all 11.
Go ahead. What's your good, Ali?
I think I irked him. Well, you
did, because we have 10 more minutes left of the segment, and
we do. Well, I'm gonna. I think it's important. My good is important today.
Okay.
Because 41 years ago yesterday, something happened that changed all mankind, and we need to be cognizant of it. It changed mankind for the better. It made dudes come together and become friends like nothing else. 41 years ago yesterday, the movie Fletch came out.
Oh my God.
I was like 41. That's 1985. That's not the greatest.
See,
year
now I know why he was trying to get me to rush. He's like, no, I want to talk about Fletch for like 10 minutes.
Over your right shoulder there, buddy. We got a 99 Fletch, 6'2", 6'5" with the afro, and I mean I'm joking, but I'm not joking. There's a lot of guys that are kind of around my generation where you knew if you were going to be friends, just because if you knew the lines from Fletch. And it was culturally, in fact, it made a lot of people's personality. Would you say like additive to their personality? It made people come together. Things that make people come together in celebration, we should be very grateful for. And I'm grateful for Fletch. And I just want to do a couple of things right now to make sure that I pay homage to the greatest bring people together, especially dudes, not so much chicks, movie of all time. Of course, I'll have a steak sandwich, a Bloody Mary, and a steak sandwich and put it on the Underhills, right? Can I borrow your towel? My car just hit a water buffalo. Mrs. Stanwyck was at the door with just the towel on. And then she asked, are you always this forward? And he said, only with wet married women. Love that line. Moon River, who could forget that? And was the doctor using the whole fist? We'll never know because we didn't see it in the screen.
One of the greatest mysteries in cinema.
Yeah. When Fletch asked for the Beatles' White Album, never mind, just get me a glass of hot fat and bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia while you're out there. I mean, wonderful, wonderful. Not Quaker State, make it Prestone. Make it Prestone. And it's all ball bearings these days. So there's guys listening to this right now with a big smile on their face. And I just got to say, love your body, Larry.
It's
all right. Now I'm not going to interrupt you anymore, and I apologize for my lack of demeanor and lack of civility, really.
It's a damn shame about Ed.
Yeah. It kind of went really quick. He had cancer for 6 months. Yeah, but the very end went really quick. He was in intensive care, and we knew he was dying for years. I know, but the very end when he actually died was very, very quick.
It was so sudden.
So sudden. I mean, there is so many lines we could go through, and he draws the foul. So, yeah, I mean, greatest thing ever, and it changed the world for the better, and not just in the United States, because I've traveled around the world, and I've met many people from different countries. Like, oh, yes, steak sandwich, Bloody Mary steak sandwich. You missed it under her credit card. I like it.
It's just his dad.
I sugar honey iced tea.
It's just Mo.
No, I'm telling you. I am telling you. I have made friends from Latin America to Europe who knew the lines from Fletch. So thank you. In the divisive world we're living in so many respects, we have one thing that binds us all together, and it's Erwin F. Fletcher. Still don't know what the F stands for. What's your bad, Justin?
All right, my bad is I love these guys so much. I think what they are doing is just great work. But man, they had one blunder, and it's just a reminder that, you know what, the world needs copy editors. The world needs people overlooking like written work, so we can catch the typos and the mistakes. And listen,
the floor is yours, buddy. You're so right on this one.
I have written stories that have had typos in the past. Listen, it's happened in the past, and you know what? Probably won't be my last typo. But
dude, no.
But I need.
No, you don't. You're a professional.
Thank you.
And you use a technology that came out in 1987. Speaking of 85 and Fletch, called spell check.
Spell check, yes. Yeah,
There's a
so
lot of red lines in this article.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Should
submit.
be all right.
Yeah, whatever.
well, speaking of red lines, Arizona football.
Uh-oh.
So this past weekend they had official visits on campus, and one of the commits or one of the recruits is Wayne Shanks Jr. He's a running back from Houston. He's committed to Arizona. I'm glad he's a running back and not a field goal kicker or a kicker, because the last name Shanks would have been very interesting for a kicker. But great player. He's got a bunch of great offers. I mean, Arizona's getting an awesome player in this guy. Well, he tweeted a photo of all these like postcards and cool things that the University of Arizona gave to him upon arrival at his hotel room, like they do with all the other recruits,
Not
right?
trolling either. He didn't. I don't know if he.
I don't think he didn't catch it.
He didn't catch it.
He didn't catch it.
I thought it was AI. I'm like, this can't be.
Yeah.
Like this is a parody. It was not.
And so the postcard said notable or football alumni, right? But when you look at it, it says football alumni, but then you take a closer look and it says alumni. They flipped the M and the N. And I don't think not just once, but I think it happened in there twice. And so
It got worse actually.
what's that?
They misspelled Trump candidate's name.
Oh, they did?
Take a look.
Oh, I didn't catch that part.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought they just put his name twice. That was what it was.
Trump candidate. Something was like candidate, something like that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, that recruit posted that photo, and ASU Twitter got a hold of it, and of course ASU Twitter was like, "Well, at least our school can spell." And I'm like, "Okay."
How many hands did it go through before it actually got printed? That's what I want to know. And
That ASU tweet, who knows?
no. But and then the other thing I would say is, if the person that was ultimately in charge did not go to the University of Arizona, I think it's time for a press release.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is what happens when you hire somebody from Ole Miss, right? Something like that. At least make fun of it, right?
Yeah.
Make fun of it. Like you gotta like kind of
Sorry.
lean in a little bit.
They got a master's from ASU.
Yeah.
We're not all
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah. This is what happens when we hire somebody from ASU. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, world, we need more copy editors. We need more people looking at things and how they're spelled, but also spell check. It's your best friend. So that's my bad.
Yeah. I mean, look, not the biggest thing in the world, but not the, wasn't awesome. It wasn't awesome when it's like, yeah, ASU fan, got no words. You're right.
Gotta spell
We'd
better.
be all over you if you
Yeah.
had alumni.
Mhm.
Alumni.
Yeah, there you go.
If it was like University of Michigan, that would make sense.
Oh yeah.
Alumni, right?
Yeah.
Actually, Michigan is like, great idea. My bad was kind of that, but my bad is, I'm going to be real quick. Is there anybody more unlikable right now than the Texas Tech softball team?
Oh,
More unlikable.
Unlikable. Bunch of
Elaborate.
mercenaries. The whole like dads being part of the story, like White Chocolate, Jason Williams, everything. Yeah, nothing against him, but like, a Texas Tech softball player saying a Tennessee coach said instead of good game, you shouldn't have transferred. You made a mistake. And then Holly Rowe, the reporter's like the ESPN doing like the Zapruder film, and Holly Rowe's like, you can see. I swear they did. And they're walking through the line, and you can see she's tapped the hand, and it's like good game, like basically calling the
See?
Texas softball player a liar.
yeah.
So
Back and to the left.
but it's like every game they played, right? They had they played Florida. There was a transfer from Florida who's Jay Will's daughter, and they had words afterwards. I don't think Florida shook hands with them. And then there was the thing where they lost to Tennessee 2-1. It was a great game. Pitchers duel, home run, bottom of the ninth by Tennessee. And then there's got to be like some controversy. And so, like, what the heck is going on, man? Can we just play the game?
Just play softball.
And like this like reality TV stuff, I blame ESPN. I mean, and this tells you where ESPN's at, right? It's like all of this stuff about the WWE on ESPN and in Italy and Roman Reigns versus some other dude, and like I thought ESPN showed, they're athletic, but it's not really a sport when it's scripted,
Yeah.
right? That's
Mhm.
only the NFL.
True.
No. So anyway, that's my bad. Texas Tech softball, and just basically why there has to be so much drama. Yeah.
Shout out to Holly Rose, schedule manager, though. That woman is everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I kid you not. There was like a whole like video analysis done by ESPN, and Holly Rose like, you can see the G coming out of her mouth. There's not, and then I timed what it was saying. You made a mistake. You shouldn't have transferred. She didn't have time to say that. It was too quick. The hand slap was too quick.
Yep. And
back and to the left.
Yep.
Back. The hand slap was back and to the left. There's no way.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been a single
and through
hand
the
slap.
foliage.
Yeah. Did you see the man with the hat in the bushes? You got an ugly.
Would have been able to open an umbrella.
Yeah, my ugly is Chet Holmgren, man.
Not the best looking guy.
Chet Holmgren, or who I like to call Stinky Peterson from Hey Arnold. He looks like Stinky Peterson from Hey Arnold, man. What
Does Stinky Peterson have a horse face?
Maybe kind of. I don't know. but Chet Holmgren, man, in Game 7 against Victor Wembanyama, in 33 minutes, this man had 4 points. And also got just absolutely posterized by Victor Wembanyama. 4 points, 4 rebounds, only took 2 shot attempts in 33 minutes.
Yeah.
And the man just got absolutely baptized by Victor Wembanyama. And so, hey, Chet, I mean, you guys have been going up against each other for many, many years. This goes back to Team USA versus France when you guys were back in high school. And Wembanyama has always just had this, I want to maybe mean streak, or he's just been committed to finally having the last laugh. And I feel like Victor Wembanyama certainly got that in Game 7 against Chet Holmgren.
Wemby is the thing that makes him different than other superstars is he's got the Kobe, Michael Jordan, just competitiveness and want to destroy you gene.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to make him
insanity,
great.
would you call it?
Not Linsanity, no.
No, insanity.
It's kind of an insanity, yes. I mean, he's
Linsanity too, I guess.
Linsanity was a thing for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks.
And we all went to the lake.
My ugly is the emperor has no clothes. We see now the SEC and the Big Ten showing exactly who they are, especially the SEC. There's this legislation going through Congress right now, and part of it is that the conferences would basically would collectively negotiate a TV deal, and the revenue would be split more evenly. Right. So it would add for more parity, and a letter came out from the SEC and the Big Ten, but I still have hope for the Big Ten that they're going to see the light. That you know what, the way things are currently works just fine. We don't want to share any money with anybody else. That's essentially what their letter said, and so they're showing their true colors, and it's all about them, and they're ruining college athletics, and it is not beyond the realm of possibilities that the SEC, maybe the Big Ten, just split off and create their own Super League. And I say good riddance, and I hope nobody else goes with them, because I think you could still be very successful, and it's going to be very exciting to everybody else in college football. I'll take it over the SEC and the Big Ten. By the way, when's the last time the SEC won a college football championship game? Oh, yeah. It's been like 4 years, 5 years, 6 years?
LSU, 2019?
2019.
Is that right? Is that right? Or no, Georgia, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think
Georgia.
It was 2022 or 3.
Yeah.
And you know, the thing about the SEC and the Big Ten, I give the Big Ten credit, is Big Ten's won the last 3.
Yeah.
Are they out there as boisterously saying we're the best football league in college football like the SEC was? Are they saying, I mean, there's a little more tradition. And you know what? I want to say one last thing. There's a lot of like, well, why should Alabama subsidize Kansas? Because more people want to watch Alabama. You know what, man? You're the same guy whose favorite football team is the Green Bay Packers. And you know what the NFL does? They share revenue. So you're a hypocrite, right? You Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers, New Orleans Saints, right? Who's that golfer in 92? Nala?
Oh, Nolan.
You sound like a guy from the South Side New Orleans. Nolan. New Orleans Saints. You know, all of you guys that like these teams, and it's like, oh, you know what? We have hope in the NFL, and there's parity. We can win a championship. Well, why should the Dallas Cowboys and the LA Rams share TV revenue with you? Why should the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the number one most, watched teams in all of it, why should they share any of the TV revenue with I don't know, the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
Because we want competitive NFL. So you're a total hypocrite. You're also complaining about the lack of parity in the MLB. And if you like the NBA, you're like, well, why should Oklahoma City, I like Oklahoma City and I like San Antonio. Why should the Lakers get why should they have all the money? Why should they all have all the good players?
Yep.
You're a total hypocrite, and you just want your team in the SEC or the Big Ten to have this advantage. And even with this advantage, can you imagine the SEC without this advantage? Can't win championships with this advantage. You're scared. You're a scared little coward, and you're all about yourself. And I'm really kind of sick of it. And Ed Sankey and the SEC are the worst thing to happen to college athletics ever.
Southeastern cowards?
Southeastern cowards. I like it.
Bars.
Good for you.
Bars.
just applauding himself, giving himself a pat on the back.
Applauso. Clase. Applauso.
I'll give you a pound. After we started this segment with so much vitriol, I'm glad we can end up on the same team.
All right, that is it for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Brought to you by Chapman Automotive Group. Visit them at chapmantucson.com.
Hey, Andrew. Okay, fine, Andrew.
Yeah.
What's your problem?
I
bud?
was happy to be on this side of the table.
I know.
It was nice.
I'll bring it back around.
And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the Spears Nolly YouTube channel today.